Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word of the day is chemical. It's a B1 level noun, and it means a substance used in chemistry. So, what exactly is a chemical? Well, simply put, it's a substance with a distinct molecular composition that is produced by or used in a chemical process. Think of things like water, salt, or even ingredients in your favorite cleaning products. They're all chemicals. We encounter chemicals every single day, whether we realize it or not. Now, let's dive into some synonyms. A word that shares a similar meaning with chemical is element. For example, hydrogen is a chemical element that is very abundant in the universe. Another similar word is compound. Consider this sentence. Water is a chemical compound made of hydrogen and oxygen. We could also use the word material. For instance, the lab uses various chemical materials for experiments. And let's not forget substance. We might say, the unknown chemical substance was carefully analyzed in the laboratory. Finally, we have reagent, often used in a laboratory setting. The chemical reagent was added to the solution to initiate the reaction. Now, let's explore some antonyms, words that have the opposite meaning of chemical. While it's tricky to find direct opposites, we can consider words that describe things not processed or altered chemically. One such word is natural. For example, the fruit contained only natural flavors, with no added chemicals. Another contrasting concept is organic, referring to things derived from living matter or grown, without synthetic additives. Consider this sentence. She preferred to eat organic produce that was free from chemical pesticides. We can also think of physical properties as opposed to chemical properties. An example would be, the physical properties of the rock, like its hardness, were studied independently of its chemical composition. Another word to consider is unprocessed. We could say, she only ate unprocessed foods, avoiding all chemical additives. Finally, we have pure, indicating a substance without contaminants. The water was distilled to ensure it was pure and free from chemicals. How can you use chemical in everyday life? Well, you might talk about the chemicals in your cleaning supplies. For example, I need to buy some new cleaning chemicals for the bathroom. You might also discuss the chemicals in food. Some processed foods contain artificial chemicals. When discussing gardening, you could say she prefers using natural fertilizers instead of chemical ones. In health, doctors use chemical tests to diagnose different illnesses. And in environmental discussions, the factory's waste contained dangerous chemicals. Here are some example sentences using chemical. The scientist mixed the two chemicals in the laboratory. The chemical reaction produced heat and light. The company specializes in the production of chemical fertilizers. Exposure to certain chemicals can be harmful to your health. The chemical composition of the soil affects plant growth. We can say things like a chemical engineer, a chemical analysis, a chemical formula, or chemical warfare. To recap, chemical is a B1 level noun that refers to a substance used in chemistry. We've explored synonyms like element, compound, material, substance, and reagent, and antonyms like natural, organic, physical, unprocessed, and pure. We also discussed how chemical is used in everyday life and provided several examples. That brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me on Hello Word. I hope you found it helpful. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover the show and learn new words. And now for your challenge. Create your own sentence using the word chemical and share it in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Until next time, happy learning!